teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Texas A&M Aggies. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Hermstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. It's brought down at the 28. That's where the drive will start. Shotgun, he hands it off. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job on this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Gives it to the back. He shreds the tackle. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Nice first down here by Texas A&M. The offensive line gets a hat on a hat, gets a good push, and once again, you see the history and tradition of Texas A&M with a great back.
On first down, it's play action. Catch made on the right side. It's a big gain. A big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They're going to run it. Well, they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. And the player is down, injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Getting set. Here's second down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Back to pass. It's Manning. Quick throw over the middle. Calls it in outside the 10 and still running. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
They try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
No gain makes it 2nd and goal from the 9. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Bringing pressure. Touchdown, Aggies, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Defense with pre-snap movement of its own. They'll hand it off. As the first down is still going. And it works. The first down to the 35.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Hort. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
They test the middle there, but get nothing. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator, and you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
A short completion of the tight end.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On third down is a handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. He's running out of time here. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. It's a fourth down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
Oh, man, this one is going to sting. I mean, you can see that this head coach and offensive coordinator, they have faith in the quarterback and the offense to deliver, and you like that. But now, their own defense is going to have to bail them out a bit here.
It's a run to the left. Gets the first and still running. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
And everybody always... Talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Dropping back, it's Manning. It's a quick grab. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. He'll be Tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And the Michigan offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Pressure and drop back at the 8-yard line.
And the first play of this drive is a big sack for this defense. These are exactly the kind of plays that can kill a drive before you even get the 3rd down. You cannot allow a big sack to start a drive like this.
2nd and long, backed up at the 8-yard line. Scanning the field. It's Moore. On the move now. Trying to create here on the move. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. No press here. The defense backing away. Now in 3rd and very long. Looking to throw. On this winds up a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
Returner is tackled down at the 34. And your Texas A&M Aggies will take over. 1st and 10.
The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. Ball handed off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
He hands it off from the gun. Loses the ball behind the line. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Boy, did they dodge a bullet right there. So fortunate to recover their own fumble. I don't know how that ball bounced in their favor.
So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Tough spot. The offense has to convert a 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Dropping back. It's Manning. The pocket breaking down. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, he just threw it away here, Chris, and it's not the worst decision. You wish he'd find a guy open to give him a chance for this offense to convert, but at least they have some room now to work if they want to bring the punter out.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. This should be the last play of the quarter. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Has the 1st down and more. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. As we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. They'll feed the back again. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Third down play for this offense. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Gonna run it. It's Lewis. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Heading left after the handoff. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. Offense made in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
No field goal attempt. Offense still on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th and short from the 20. To throw. It's Moore. It's complete. That's enough for a first down.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
You're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. And it's a direct snap. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. That's a crucial score for the offense. Chipping away, Kirk, just trying to stay in this game here.
It's too early to see if this touchdown is going to change the momentum and allow them to cut down into the lead even further. But if you're this head coach, you tell your team, let's just keep chipping away.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And the returner steps out at the 20. That's where the offense will take over. Comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Quick throw to the left. He makes the grab. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
With the option keeper here for a big game for this Texas A&M quarterback, and reminiscent of a guy like Johnny Manziel who could do so much damage when he played for Texas A&M. But they've had others going back to Bucky Richardson and how about Reggie McNeil. Great history and tradition at College Station with those athletic quarterbacks.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down play coming up. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. Here's the second down play. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking deep downfield to the left. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Receiver in motion now. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy and keep this quarterback from running.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. To the air, it's Manning. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Aggies.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. Talk about putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
And the PAT is good. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Returner decides to field it. They stop at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
Michigan offense will take over. First and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. Looking to throw it on first down. Pressure is coming. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
It is been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down on the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. The pass rush closing in. Using his legs here. Slides to avoid the big hit. The clock is still running. I'm going to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. Secondary backed up off the ball now. They'll run the option. Pitch play to the back. Across the 40. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to pass. It's Moore. The receiver grabs it. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. This will likely be the last play of the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. He's looking deep again. Caught inside the red zone and still running. They finally make the stop after a big gain, but that'll wrap up the first half of play. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Aggies will kick it off to begin the second half. Going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time.
Will take over 1st and 10.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They need to get things going here in the 3rd quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Looking to throw. It's Moore. He escapes the pocket. Using his legs. It's a fumble. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Keep it on the ground with the counter play. 1st down, looking for more now. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a 1st down.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction. And a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirection or counter plays. And this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards on 1st down.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. Trying to find the end zone off the right side. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Nice job by this defense on that 2nd down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. 3rd and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Caught near the goal line. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Returner trying to create good field position here. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive.
The Michigan offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. A fumble the last possession only led to a field goal. Can they shake off that mistake and get it going here? They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
2nd down after that previous play. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Back to throw. It's Moore. Quick completion to the tight end. Good enough for 1st down yardage. The Wolverines will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that 1st down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the 2nd half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Grab behind the line. It's Lewis. Breaking free at the 35. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here. The back's able to navigate his way for a 1st down.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Defense is coming after him. The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Takes the handoff, heads to the right.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Now it's 2nd down here. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Takes a deep shot down the middle. Touchdown, Texas A&M. They are pouring it on now.
The elite quarterbacks in college college football have this ability. Use your athletic ability to get away from pressure, but also maintain your vision downfield, finds the open target, and then makes a perfect throw for a beautiful touchdown.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there.
Michigan offense will take over. First and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. To throw, it's Moore. He'll take a deep shot here. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Boy, oh boy, Chris, this quarterback is getting way too loose with the football. He's already thrown an interception on the last series, almost has another one here. He's got to start taking better care of the football.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Scrambling around now, looking downfield. And this time it's complete. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. And the Wolverines come up to the line in the hurry-up. Handoff here from the shotgun. Powering through. Again, ripping through the defense. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Well, anytime I'm evaluating running backs, it's not just about speed and size and what he brings to the team. It's also about his toughness. Yards after the contact. What kind of balance does he have? How about swarm with a pass rush? A sack. And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Chris, anytime a receiver runs around, he's looking to create separation for the quarterback to give him a nice target. That's always what you're going to see anytime you have a successful route. What we just saw here, complete opposite. They're lucky that ball was just knocked away.
Caught in the backfield. It's Lewis. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
Bringing pressure. And it's incomplete on fourth down. The offense will now take over in plus territory.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Ball handed off. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
As we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. We played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Hand off to the back. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, nearly an interception down there in the end zone. Could not quite hold on. It'll bring up fourth down now.
I'm not really sure why you're stopping the clock here, leading by so much in the fourth quarter. Run the ball, run the clock, and you can walk out of here with a win.
And he's got it from 58 yards away. Never in doubt. Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in fourth down in their territory and got stopped. Contact as he threw it. Oh, the pass is picked off. Could take it all the way. Crosses the 10. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost him.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Aggies.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. It's Moore. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle made after a solid gain. They spot the ball at the 34. The Wolverines hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Quick throw to his receiver. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
Boy, it's another incompletion. Just something is missing with this offense. Cannot quite get into sync. And now we got another fourth down for this quarterback.
Looking to chuck it again. Makes the ground. It's Lewis. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
They bring him down after a short gain there. offense getting set. It's second down.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Locates the tight end. It's complete. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28. And the Wolverines will have 1st and 10 here.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Looking downfield near the end zone. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Backed up with the 1. He's going to throw it. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Look out, he's loose. The 20, past the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He steps out at the 21. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Any hopes of staying alive in the playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. He's got it in the open. They keep the drive going. It's a first out of the 46. The Wolverines will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. It's the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Scanning the field. It's Moore. Finds his target, and it's complete. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets him up first down at the 33.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Looking for a receiver. Snags a quick throw. Continues to fight for yards. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. He'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Catch made on the right side. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. The Wolverines will line up now. It's 1st and goal. On the ground on 1st and goal. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Now you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
The receiver makes the catch. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. That play sets up a 3rd and goal from the 5 now. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Finds his target. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in
refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Wolverines.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. And I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
Empty set as they try for the two-point conversion. Back to pass. It's Moore. And he makes it into the end zone to cut this lead a little more.
Oh, how about this call? They completely spread the defense out with this empty set. 5 wide, not even the option to hand the ball off, and they still get it done. Great timing by the quarterback and his receiver. Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. Grab behind the line. It's Williams. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. And the Aggies come to the line to run the hurry-up. The quarterback's got it on the option. Breaks into open space. And they finally stop him, but the quarterback keeper picks up great yardage and a first down. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle. Play action here on first down. Quick throw to the left side. Oh, what a grab! Marked out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. Game is clearly wrapped up. The offense looking to rub it in here in the final minute. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts.